In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in
For the night. Beat you. I win.
I was waiting for you.
I win.
I was waiting for you to do something dumb like that.
Wow, that's rude.
You're rude.
I am the sweetest person on earth. Literally the sweetest. I'm chocolate.
It's like bitter chocolate. Cooking chocolate.
Burnt chocolate.
Yeah, you the burnt chocolate, like the one that like, oh, I forgot.
You know, it's like that extra dark chocolate that most people hate. That's me. I hate dark chocolate.
So
like
most
dark
people hate you.
Yeah, most people hate me. I'm very lovable.
If you're gonna be the burnt chocolate at the bottom of the pan, nobody wants that shit.
Some people like that. It's like maybe
Very
1%.
Positive, nobody wants that.
I'm pretty sure there's some people. Some.
Hi, my name's Katie.
Well, that's rude. We're having a discussion here about burnt chocolate.
We've already discussed that you're the burnt, depressing chocolate that's on the bottom of the sad-ass pan.
Jeez, now it's a sad pan?
It's burnt
Just all the sadness is happening, huh?
It's the burnt pan.
Good Lord, you're rude.
The pan that you
Anyway,
used to
I'm
like.
Tyler.
Rude?
Doesn't feel good, does it, when you're in the middle of a conversation and you get cut off twice?
It's a conversation about you being burnt-ass chocolate.
Yes, it's a very good conversation.
Enlightening.
Trying to see how I can bounce back from being burnt chocolate.
You can't.
I don't think there's a way, though.
You can just throw the pan out with the chocolate and try it.
Wow! Jesus!
And then you do it right, where you have that simmer pan below it, and then you put the other pan on top so you don't burn the chocolate. You learn from the mistakes.
You learn from... Jesus!
That you should be learning from your mistakes.
Good Lord. All right, we can change the subject now.
Are you thoroughly depressed yet?
I am.
Join the club.
I am going to go cry in a corner now with my burnt pan. Alone.
And then Nellie comes by and she's like, choke me again, daddy.
Oh my God. So right before we started recording, I had my cat Nellie sitting on my lap, and I like softly, I didn't like choke her. I softly put both my hands around her neck, and she like, her eyes went in the back of her head like she was just so excited and started drooling. It was kind of weird.
So she's like, I think we discussed this before. We think she's like skinny college blonde chick who was obsessed with black men.
Yeah, and now she's in a cat form because she does not really care for wifey. She sits on her lap like once in a blue moon, but
for like
me,
10 seconds.
She's like all about it. She'll jump into bed with me when I'm trying to go to sleep. She'll jump on my lap when I'm in the living room on the couch. We're in here. She'll jump on my lap. She'll like forcefully try to like claw me to like get me to pay attention to her. Like, she is very aggressive.
And then whenever he's away or at work, she doesn't barf. But when Ty's home, she just barfs all over for his attention.
And if I don't give her attention, then yeah, she barfs. Like, she barfed when I got home this morning from
I think
work.
she's trying to tell you she's pregnant with your baby.
She might be pregnant.
She better not be pregnant. Who you hoeing with?
That's probably why she always tries to jump into bed when I'm asleep. She like somehow like takes my stuff out of my sack and.
God, that mutated children that are gonna come out of that cat.
It'll be a cute cat.
Like have one like a human arm and then the other's like a cat paw.
With like sharp claws.
Can't walk normal.
Why you gotta say it's a retarded baby? That's kind of fucked up.
I didn't say that. It's like the episode of Family Guy when Stewie has Brian's babies and they come out like mutated.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about the dog that died and Stan tried to bring it back.
That's American Dad, not Family Guy.
Oh, same
from
thing.
From the same.
Same thing.
But no, it's like you need to watch that episode where, like,
you gotta show me that episode. You're the guru on that stuff.
I love
the
it.
Guru. So, any Jalubi, how was your week?
What was that word?
Or how was your? Well, technically, it's how was your 2 days right now? Because
week was okay. I had an extended period of offness from work. Not really. That was not a very good way.
That was a good way
I
to
had
put
Monday
it.
off because of Juneteenth because it's a national holiday and we are very inclusive of that. And I had to tell Ty about what Juneteenth was. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
What is it?
It's basically like the slavery independence.
The emancipation.
That one. Same thing.
So my company definitely celebrates like very inclusive. That's what I really like about my company. They're inclusive. They are, what is it? LGBTQ plus positive.
I could never say that.
I have to think about it before I say it.
I always want to get like...
Anyway, so we had Monday off and I have a second job that I work. It's called Shipped, and I just deliver groceries to people, which is entertaining on some days, but not when it's like freaking crazy busy. And so I did that on Saturday and Sunday, and then I just took Monday off and swim spotted.
Had a chill day, relaxing, tanned a little bit, read her book, swim spa.
My book broke.
Don't break your book.
Okay, I'm gonna
Stop
really
being
try
so
that.
strong, then be weak.
Like you.
I am. And I like it.
I was not gonna say it, then I'm like, I have to.
I am weak.
How was your week?
I was like, just be rude, not ask me.
Give me a fucking second, sir. Ma'am.
That
ma'am,
took you like fucking 5 seconds.
Ma'am. Do you need a timeout?
With my burnt pan? No, because it's depressing. My week has been busy. Just been working. Picked up a few extra days because wifey is holding me out. And
I mean, but you don't do anything at
been
work.
like, yeah, right. We had a new plane in now. Super tired. Had to take a freaking nap the past couple of nights. And freaking now I think I'm well rested now. I had like 8 hours of sleep. Went to bed at about 8, woke up at 4:30, almost 5. So it was pretty good. And now I work midnight shift tonight and the rest of this week, but then I'm off Friday. Gonna go visit the fam.
Okay. I was like, we can't say that because your mom might listen. But then I was like, wait, when this comes out,
Yeah, we'll already be there.
We'll be there already, probably coming back.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. And then just for 3 days and 2 nights. And we'll be back. So yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a good trip. Visit the fam.
The fam. But yeah, so what is this one? This is We're Not Qualified, right?
No, it's
Just
not.
kidding.
That was the last one. Sorry, sir. You got to come up with your own topics to discuss. No, we are talking about, drumroll please.
Zombieland.
I said drum roll, but okay. Yeah, that was a noise. Zombieland. That is the movie we watched. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So, funny story, we had to rent it on Redbox. And when I rented it on Redbox, it didn't come, like, it's supposed to be on demand. So, as soon as you rent it, it's supposed to come through instantaneously. Didn't do that. I think Redbox was having issues. And so I called them and they're like, yeah, we're having problems. And I'm like, obviously.
Kind of figured out having problems because like their live TV just kept
Playing. Over and over again.
Even if you shut down the app, it will still be playing. You're like, what the freak is
Because
going on?
the price is right, and it was so loud, and I was like, I don't know how to stop this. How do you stop The Price is Right? The price is wrong, Bob.
It was what is it? Possessed.
I'm okay with that though.
Clearly, you weren't.
It was annoying.
You're pretty pissed off about the whole situation.
I was trying to get it to work, and I ordered it twice because I was like, oh, maybe it didn't process, and I processed it again.
Did you get back your $4 for that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
a lot of money.
It's our joint account. Babe.
$4 is a lot of money.
Well, hourly, it's like 15 minutes for you.
What do you mean
no,
hourly?
like 5 minutes.
What are you talking about?
If you break up how much you make an hour, how many minutes is $5?
I have no idea. I'll have to divide
you
that.
You get about, so you get what, 30? No,
40.
40 an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Why do I have to work?
I told you that they want more women in the industry. You're like, I don't want to do it.
I don't want to go through classes. Can I just start?
Yeah. You can start as a cleaner, but you still got to go through the classes.
But like taking the amount you make per hour divided by 60 minutes, how many dollars? I can just do it really quick. It'll take me 2 seconds. So everybody, math is a wonderful thing.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
So you make about 67 cents a minute. So
5 minutes wouldn't even be. It would be like $3.
So maybe 6 minutes. Yeah, about 6 minutes. So 6 minutes of your day, we got refunded.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? Now the dogs are in here, so if you hear random noises, they are.
Yeah, they're just in here.
They smell like outside.
They do smell like outside.
All right, so we're going to talk about Zombieland today. Woo! So if you don't like scary movies but like comedy, this is kind of in the middle. It's not really scary, but if you don't like zombies,
It is not scary.
It's not.
The zombies in there are pretty damn gross, though.
Very
They're
true.
like puking everywhere and.
But I always question if the zombie apocalypse did happen in our day and time. She'll knock it. Don't make her jump up. Sorry, Fifi's like staring at Ty and she wants to jump.
Hey, mama.
I always wonder, will it be just like slow, like Walking Dead? Will it be normal paced, or will it be fast?
I think we'll be like fucked, like freaking I Am Legend zombies.
Like vampire zombies?
Vampire zombies where they're like swole, muscular, they can jump like 50,000 feet in the air.
That would suck.
No, those were more vampires.
Those are vampires, yeah.
Yeah, those are vampires.
So World War Z.
Yeah, World War Z zombies.
So if they're like World War Z zombies, then I would probably get looked over because I'm broken.
You would be looked over. Yeah, 100%.
I want to be included.
No, sorry, you can't be.
All right, so you're done, and then you get done. And you're like, bye.
I'm gonna get eaten.
You're waving at them as they're running at you, and you're like, oh shit, maybe. Okay, never mind. So we are talking about Zombieland. I really related to him because
who's him?
The main character, Columbus.
I said there's
Columbus.
2 hymns.
Columbus. There's Tallahassee. I related to Columbus, but I think I'd be more Tallahassee. I would just go guns a-blazing.
Yeah, I'm probably more Columbus because, like, I'm a germaphobe and definitely would not go into that restroom alone, especially during Zombieland.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to avoid the bathrooms.
Arrow.
Rules. All right, he's hurting her. It's fine. So he has a bunch of rules. That's probably what I would do. I'd be like, okay, reminder, don't wear my seatbelt. Reminder, don't go to the bathroom. Like, just go out in the forest.
Go out. That's even worse. Why would you go out in the forest?
Because you can see.
I would not go out in the forest. I would find a legit area that you can lock the bathroom. Like, obviously, check it out first. And then, like, if it's clear, have a key for it, lock that bad boy, and then you won't have to worry about anyone getting in there. And you have a nice, safe restroom and even a hiding spot. So, like, say if you're getting chased, you can fucking run up in there real quick and, like, take cover from these fast-ass zombies.
When he was running outside and he dropped the keys to the car.
Yeah, and he's like, fuck.
And then he did another loop and they chased him.
Picked it up.
And he was like, oh, it's unlocked. I'm like, why would you lock the door?
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, why would he lock the door at a gas station? Like,
why
he's getting gas.
The one that goes, boop, boop?
Because, babe, this was like in 2009. They probably didn't have a lot of...
we didn't even read the synopsis.
That was all you. You're the one who like, oh, we're doing... I was like, hey, well, someone's
I'm sorry.
fucking up today.
Okay. Burnt chocolate at the bottom of a sad pan. Fuck off, man.
At least I didn't fuck up with a synopsis.
You could have pulled it up.
That's not my job.
I have to do everything?
You do. You're the smart one here. Thanks.
All right, so he's going to read the synopsis.
The synopsis. All right, so Zombieland. The IMDb was a 7.6 out of 10. That's pretty good. Rotten Potatoes, 89%, and 73% Metacritic.
What year was this?
Okay, yeah, I get to it down there. That's why I was like making sure the year is somewhere. All right, so after a virus turns most people into zombies, the world's surviving humans remain locked in an ongoing battle against the hungry undead. 4 survivors: Tallahassee, Woody Harrelson, and his cohorts: Columbus, Jesse Innsberg, and then Wichita, Emma Stone, and then Little Rock, Abigail Breslin. Abide by a list of survival rules and zombie killing strategies as they make their way towards a rumored safe haven in Los Angeles. Release date was October 2nd, 2009. Director is Ruben Fleischer. I don't know how to pronounce that. Starring, I already kind of said it, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Ennisberg, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin. Not going to go about the music. Box office was $102.4 million.
Damn.
And yeah, it came out in 2009. So pretty old, but awesome movie. What is that? 11 years? 12 years? My math was close. 13 years ago. So yeah. Okay, there is only 2 of. Geez, 10 years later? Wow.
I mean, they kind of had to do it like that. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I didn't think it was 10 years. You've seen that, babe. Yes, you've seen it. We've both seen it. We saw it together.
Okay. Anyway.
Terrible.
I am terrible. So, Columbus plays it safe by having rules. That's probably what I would do. But at the same time, I would go guns a-blazing and just start shooting everything up.
Completely. I mean, he did do that, sort of.
Yeah, eventually, when he wanted to impress
Save
Wichita.
Emma Stone. Wichita.
Little Rock?
Wichita? Little Rock's his sister.
Okay, I was just...
Little Rock, sister.
But Little Rock, Arkansas. Arkansas.
Jesus. I got to teach her everything sometimes.
Okay, where's Alaska?
Isn't it in the Gulf of Mexico?
You're just getting worse.
It just gets further away.
It's now in the Pacific Ocean, guys, or the Atlantic Ocean.
Isn't it by Africa?
It's right next to it.
It's attached to it.
I want to make a shirt that has it like Alaska's here. And it's like,
I do want that shirt. Be like, have it United States and have it like not connected to Canada. Have it down here. Then everybody's going to think it's like that. Yeah, next to Hawaii. That's where I always thought it was. And I still think it is sometimes.
I need to get you a globe.
Face.
It's the Earth in a circular form and it spins around on a...
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it spin around on axes?
Oh, look at
me.
Look at you knowing words.
Yeah, one thing.
Oh my gosh. So definitely, I like how when Columbus was behind the motorcycle and they were just aiming their guns at each other, and then
no. He was he was next to the car, hiding next to the car, and then he sees a motorcycle laying down on the ground. He picks it up and gets behind the motorcycle. With like half his body showing. Like, that's not a good hiding spot. For one thing, you shoot the motorcycle and the gas tank, it blows up. And secondly, there's like holes everywhere in the motorcycle, so that's not good cover at all.
I mean, but it's, if you needed to move with it, it's easier to move than a car. So
you wouldn't move with it.
I would.
No, babe, no. You would be shot instantly.
You would be shot instantly.
For one, you got to put your hand on the handlebar to move the motorcycle, so you're exposed
maybe I'm
that
thinking
way.
of a tricycle. You just push the tricycle and then just be with it and shoot along with it as it moves.
No, I think the car would be the better choice. Most definitely. A truck, if you could find one, or an 18-wheeler, or a bulldozer, but not a fucking motorcycle.
A tank.
I was going to say that next.
A crane. A helicopter.
The United States.
Alaska.
Just hide behind.
Hide behind Alaska. There you go.
Oh, that's great.
Pick it up and
just pick it up and move with it. It's like a shield.
Get a moose.
I mean, Alaska's only like that big, isn't it? According to the picture in the book.
I think it's like way bigger than Texas.
You didn't hear me. I said like the picture in the book. So
it's like exactly that size.
So it's that big.
One person at a time can tell it.
Yeah, Alaska is definitely bigger than Texas. It's huge, actually.
It's on your face. Oh, right. Like so the setting begins in, do you remember where it began?
Texas.
What city?
Garland.
Good. Garland. We used to live near there. It's ghetto as fuck. And one of the dogs farted.
Oh my God, that is smelly. There's good parts of Garland. Damn it. Well, that's not his real name anyway. So, he's from there, or is he from? Yeah, I think he's from there. I don't even know where he's from, honestly, but he lived there like just about all his life. So
We love you.
love you. He doesn't listen to it anyway.
It doesn't matter. I don't think he'll care either. No. Unless we give his like social security number on here.
Ooh, I know that. Should I? I don't know that.
Okay, if you knew that, I would be like, okay, why haven't we stolen his identity?
I know, right?
Just kidding, we would never
Just kidding, we would never do such a thing.
As I nod my head. It's really hard to do that, say like, no, I can't do
It is
that.
kind of complicated
It's
to
like,
do.
how is it, patting your head and rubbing your stomach?
You're not doing
I
it.
can't do it.
So you're not...
Ambidextrous?
No, that's when you can use both hands to do the same activities. I don't know what you call that. No, it's not a multitasker. I don't know what you call that. I'm sure there's a name for it. They have a name for everything.
Okay, so moving on to one of the other rules is check the back seat.
That should be number one.
First and foremost, ladies, and gentlemen, I guess I shouldn't be sexist, and everybody in between, always check your back seat because you do not know who the fuck is in there. Somebody can break in and then like lay in the back. I always check that. I am terrified of going to Walmart and getting kidnapped. I'm adorable.
Even though she doesn't think she'll ever like has a chance, and I'm like, yeah, you would. I would kidnap you if I was in that realm of badness.
Sex trafficking?
Badness. But I'm not. So, but yeah, always check your backseat, especially like during the day, at night, going on vacation. You should like, no matter what, especially if you like one of those people that leave your car unlocked.
What are you doing with your life? Lock your fucking car.
It's like when you watch movies and people go in a house. Like I think 90% of movies out there when people go in a house, they never lock their doors. Never.
What is wrong with you? I like double check to make sure my doors are locked.
Even before bed I check, before like coming home I check, walking around in the house I check just to make sure all the doors are locked. That should be number one, is check the back seat and check for locked doors.
Remember like in the 1950s or 40s or whatever?
Man, that's where murder was so high.
Like nobody ever locked their doors and people would just like walk in and what the fuck is wrong? I would never trust anybody.
I do not trust anybody.
I don't know. My dad always double checked.
Barely trust you.
Good decisions right there.
Good choices.
Good choices. But
another good rule is double tap, even though it's a movie, their next movie. But
double tap. If you're in a zombie apocalypse, don't shoot in the chest. Why would you waste a bullet?
Aim for the brain. Brain.
Insane in the membrane. Travel
Is that
light.
one of his rules? That should be one of the rules. I just now thinking about that.
What?
Aim for the brain.
It wasn't. I don't think that is.
That should definitely be a freaking rule.
I know you can take out people if you shoot on them, but then they wake up again and then they attack you. So why wouldn't you?
Yeah, like aim for the brain. Because like for people that don't know about the zombies, like you got to kill the brain stem. That should be one of his rules. That's crazy. It's not one. Unless it is, it just didn't go over it because it's not like...
He on his little list that he was writing in, it was 32 rules.
Mm-hmm. But then he makes a new one, which is enjoy the little things.
Oh, Tallahassee. Yeah. Travel light. Definitely.
That's a good one. Yeah. Never know when you got to get out of Dodge.
You're a hoarder, so...
I am not a hoarder. I just like my video games. Which I would definitely bring those.
They're useless.
No, they're not. Oh, yeah, because there wouldn't be any internet, huh?
And no electricity, and I don't... So it means you have to do more chores around the house. Sorry.
You're out of your mind.
You'll make a little game in the dirt.
I will figure out something. Make my own Uno cards or some shit.
We have Uno.
Perfect.
Travel light. So here's a question I thought of. I don't know if you thought of it or I thought of it, but if the zombie apocalypse happened, the end of the world happened, what would be the one thing you would crave? Like Tallahassee had the Twinkies. What would be your thing?
Oh, shit. I have a lot of things, though. Can I at least name two?
Two.
Okay. One.
Oh, let me guess. Laffy Taffy.
No. I mean, I love Laffy Taffies, but no. Because stores would have those more than likely. I would say bread pudding.
You can't even have that now.
I mean, I can. Just got to get it without dairy in it.
Okay, so what's the other one?
And then I would say probably meatloaf.
I feel like I can make that.
How?
I don't kill animals. I don't.
Seriously? During a zombie apocalypse, the animals are going to be dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Like the deer.
Especially a cow?
Maybe not.
Cows don't run.
I mean, they could. Cows run.
They weigh like 1,000,000 pounds.
I'm going to tell the cows.
They cannot run fast, okay? I'll at least say that.
Have you never heard of a stampede?
Those are bulls?
Male versions of cows?
I'm talking about cows, like cows, like the meat cow that you like, the cow farms. They don't run. I've never seen any of them run. They lay down.
For a funny story, so whenever we're driving past any farms that have cows, Ty always needs to look if they're standing or laying down.
If they're laying down, it's the end of the world.
And if they're standing up?
And if standing up, then it's a great, great day.
I don't understand why you think that.
I don't know why either. It's just what happens. Go with it.
Oh, crap. They're laying down. What's going to happen?
It scares me a little bit, you know.
Sometimes they get sleepy.
No, they don't. They don't sleep. They're like vampires. No, vampires sleep. Fuck. They're like bats. I don't know if they sleep.
They do. They sleep upside down.
Something doesn't sleep. What is it? Oh, Edward from Twilight. He doesn't sleep. There we go. They're like
So
Edward.
the fictional character, Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen is like a cow.
Cows. Calling him fat. I see how that is. I'm telling him. Robert Pattinson. Ty's calling you fat.
Batman now. He's Batman now. I'm Batman.
Mommy.
What?
Mommy and Daddy.
Mommy and Daddy.
All right. So, travel light, what would you be craving? You didn't even ask me.
We started talking about other crap like we always do.
Cows.
And Edward Cullen. What would you crave? No, let me guess. I would say oh fuck, I don't know. You don't like a whole lot of things.
I like a lot of stuff. You just
I
don't
just
care.
found out recently like wifey likes mint chocolate chip ice cream cake.
I always told you
Did not
that.
know you like ice cream cake because she's like, I don't like desserts.
I like ice cream.
Which I forgot about.
I used to work at Dairy Queen when I was in high school, and I guess I got my fill of sweets. I don't know, because I was really fat. And so, but one thing I really like from Dairy Queen, even now.
Dairy Wing?
Dairy Queen.
Thought it was Dairy Queen.
You know what? My allergies are fucked up, so you can shut up. So even now, I enjoy their ice cream cakes because it has a layer of cake crunch in it, and then the cold fudge stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called cold fudge.
Cold fudge.
Cold fudge?
Cold fudge.
That's what it's called, right?
Cold fudge.
Anyway, I always really liked that, and I always thought it was so delicious. And even now, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, that is really delicious.
I think you would crave ice cream cake then. That would be my one.
No.
Okay, then what?
Chinese. Chinese food.
No.
Because you can never make Chinese food the same as you get in a restaurant, no matter what, unless we find somebody who's like specializes in Chinese food.
Okay, and what's the other one? I did two. You have to do two.
Probably barbecue chips. If we ran out. Because Twinkies are like something you can find for, like all over.
Clearly not, because he couldn't find any through the whole movie.
Well,
He had to find them at the very end in a circus.
I just don't like sweets. So I wouldn't crave anything sugary. I like jerky.
You can probably find those.
You could probably find. I don't remember what your other one was.
I said meatloaf and I said bread pudding. You wouldn't be able to find neither one of those.
Yeah, because you have to make those.
Because they have to be made. Exactly my point.
Like, Twinkies don't have to be made. Like, you have to choose something that's already made.
Did you tell me that? You just said,
I just
what
made
would
that
I crave?
rule up. I just made that rule up, so suck it.
So something that is already made.
Like, packaged form.
I don't really, there's not a whole lot of things in package.
Mix. We both like Chex Mix.
I both like it, but I don't crave Chex Mix ever.
If I could, like, jump in a swimming pool full of Chex Mix, I would.
I mean, there's nothing.
You think so I don't really like soda, but I remember as a kid, there was one brand of soda I loved, and I told you this before. Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember
I can
anything?
barely remember what I did last week. What makes you think I don't remember one time?
Do you remember my
me
flowers?
what soda?
So I had to like quiz him frequently. Flowers I like.
Your flower names are complicated to say.
No, it's not.
Petunias.
Peonies.
Peonies. See, no one starts with a P. Just weird.
That was one of them. Do you know the other one?
Daisies.
I hate you. No.
Petunias.
You already said peonies.
I didn't say peonies. I said petunias.
That's not even a flower, dude.
Harvest.
That's a season, but okay. Moving on.
What's the other one?
I have 3.
3 now.
Peonies, irises, Japanese cherry
Irises.
blossoms.
Yeah.
Japanese cherry blossoms. It's a tattoo on my back.
Yeah, I never see your back, so. What was that look for?
Anyway, so the drink that he was drinking was Color Red Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like soda, and that I feel like would give me a heart attack now. And
You
there's, like,
actually
5
said that recently. You said that when we watched a movie. I should have remembered that.
Yeah, kind of.
But I thought you said it like years ago.
I think I mentioned it before this, but okay.
Code Red. I don't think I've ever had Code Red Mountain Dew.
It's cherry flavor.
Do they still make it?
I think so.
Thought you said it was your favorite soda. You don't even know what they make.
I don't
it
drink
anymore?
soda anymore.
You drink soda all the time. You're freaking
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water is like soda. It has aspartame in it, which causes cancer.
You cause cancer.
I do. Just my face alone causes cancer.
No aspartame.
Let me see. I don't trust you.
There's 2 ingredients in that.
I don't freaking trust you. Let me see.
Carbonated water and natural flavorings.
Yeah, natural flavorings is guess what? Aspartame.
All right. So the next, do you remember what my second favorite part of this movie is?
Second favorite part of the movie.
More so the favorite part. Amber Heard getting her head bashed in by with a toilet cover.
Oh yeah, I forgot Amber Heard was even in this movie.
It doesn't look like her, but this was
because it was 13 years ago.
Jinx,
show me a beer.
I win.
It's rude.
So yeah, and Tallahassee says something that I really thought was hilarious. You want to feel how hard I can punch?
Oh yeah, what did he ask? What did Columbus ask?
Oh God, if I know, I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Normally we watch the movie right before we do the recording, so we can remember stuff.
But we watched it
like
last week sometime.
Yeah,
can't remember all the famous quotes.
But it was just he asked him a question, Tallahassee a question, and then Wichita and Little Rock.
I think he was talking about his Twinkies or something like that. I don't know. Whatever.
Don't remember. When they met them, I feel like that's how a lot of people will be. They'll try to.
Well, yeah, they'll try to screw over people.
Bamboozle.
I mean, look at what movie was that? Damn it! There was something we saw. And it was like people were screwing. Was it? I can't think of it. Anyway, in most zombie movies, people tend to themselves. Like they screw over the living. What? Oh, Walking Dead. There we go.
I was thinking that, and I was just like, wait.
Yeah, it was a Walking. I just couldn't think of it. And like every single episode of Walking Dead, you have these like the zombies in there, and you have these different tribes of people that are all trying to screw each other over just so they can live in this zombie world, except they're working together, which is what Carl was trying to get everybody to do before he died. His dying wish. His dying wish. So yeah, I mean,
spoiler alert.
I wouldn't want to be like that. That Walking Dead has been out for ages. I wouldn't want to like. I would want to trust people, but I know I'll probably get screwed over to the point where I wouldn't trust anyone else, and that's like what's happening nowadays too.
I know. I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, because of what other people did. But that's just the way the world turns, I guess.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's my favorite thing from not Anchorman. It's when Jim Carrey's a news person. What is that? Bruce Almighty? Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
Oh.
Yeah. So the way the cookie crumbles is this big ass fucking cookie. I love Jim Carrey's movies.
So Tallahassee has his, what was that? Cadillac? Caddy?
His SUV?
Yeah.
It's a Cadillac.
So he had his caddy, got stolen.
Escalade.
Sure.
That's the name of it.
Okay.
It's the name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Learn your cars.
No.
Okay.
Just as long as they run, I don't give a fuck.
Do you know what car you drive?
Yes.
Gee, that took you a second.
I was like,
You're
Trailblazer.
like,
A Trailblazer.
Jesus.
Oasis blue.
Oh, is that the color of it? Oasis blue? Mm-hmm. That's pretty spiffy.
So
I like
if
that
you see
name.
me, you can just wave at me and I'll be like, what the fuck, and flip you off.
Probably. You'll flick me off even though I wave at you. You do it all the time.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Rude.
Just doing it now. Oh, I thought you were waving at me.
My bad.
So then they get his Cadillac stolen by Wichita Little Rock, and then they get the gas guzzler.
They get their
Hummer?
H2 Hummer stolen.
Well, no, the Hummer. The thing is, after they get it back, and then they go back and forth about it. That's whatever. Okay, so they get But the thing is, they're driving from Texas to California.
Yeah, without getting gas.
What the fuck? I want to see real world problems in the zombie apocalypse, having to get gas.
They would have had to get gas.
Like 53,000 times.
Yes.
Oh.
There's no way that H2 Hummer would have made it from Texas to California on one tank of gas. It is impossible.
Unless somebody wants to test that out or give us a Hummer so we can test it out.
It's impossible.
We wouldn't even make it out of Texas.
We would not. Well, I mean, it depends on if you're in
If you're
Dallas.
staying in Garland, no, you're not going to make it. They probably, no, they went to, what is it, Texarkana?
Texarkana?
Sure. Texarkana. Did you know Texarkana is where the what is it called?
Zombie apocalypse happened?
No. That's where the movie, like, Don't Go Out After, like, the town that was afraid of sunset, I think. That's where, what's the one with the Leatherface thing? Forgot.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I want to say that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that happened. It was actually a real thing that happened in, like, the 1950s.
Yeah, that's why they made the movies. I just didn't know it was in Texarkana.
And they consider that person to be the Zodiac Killer, and they still don't know who it is. So.
Yeah, well, there was one person who knew who it was, but she didn't say.
And because she said, I think that was Anne Rule, where she was like, oh yeah, but it doesn't matter, he's already dead. And I'm like, well, fuck her, I want to know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, well, not fuck her, you're amazing, thank you.
And it all will always, rest with her. No one will ever know.
I mean, every day we get new technology that can help us along. One of these days. So then they make it to California, and who famous house did they stop at?
Bill Murray.
BM. The big BM. Get it?
Yeah, I did not know. I was like, BM? Who the fuck is that? I was like, Bill Murray. Got it.
And so they break into his house. Bill Murray's there, and he doesn't give two shits. People were breaking
Yeah,
into his
I thought that
house.
was hilarious. Like, these people broke into his expensive big-ass house. They're like, messing with shit. They didn't break anything yet, I don't think. And he did not say one thing about it. He was just like, oh, thank you so much. Like, because Tallahassee was, Bill Murray was like, he was obsessed with him. And he's like, oh, thank you. Never once.
Grassy.
He was like, get the fuck out of my house. He was just like, oh, y'all are welcome here.
But I think it's more so he was by himself for so long that he just wanted actual people to talk to rather than zombies chasing after him.
And I like how he made himself look like a zombie.
And then he gets shot.
And then he gets shot because they thought it was funny to play a prank on Columbus and he shoots him in the heart with a shotgun.
That was probably the dumbest thing to do.
Dumbest thing. Literally the dumbest.
Oh my god! Don't ever do that because you're gonna get yourself shot. And I'll be like,
I wouldn't do that. That would be a dumb prank to do during a zombie apocalypse.
don't do that, people. If it's a zombie apocalypse, do not pretend to be a zombie and approach people because guess what?
Unless they don't have a gun in their hand.
Or
any other weapon.
or something blunt. Don't
do it. If they are weaponless, then yeah, you can do that.
Also, fists. I could punch you in the head.
Yeah, but I think by the time you realize that they're not who it is, you wouldn't punch them yet. But a gun can reach a lot further than a punch can.
So let's say Jim Carrey was a zombie and came up to you. Would you try to kill him or would you just
Yeah, he's a zombie. He's not Jim Carrey anymore.
What happens if he's funny still?
How would he be funny if he's a zombie?
Maybe he walks weird.
What?
I don't know.
Just like if you became a zombie, I would no hesitation shoot you in the face.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. If they became zombies, I would shoot them in the face.
Even if they didn't.
Because they would be scary as zombies. They'd be fast and little biters and
his tail wagging. So finally,
I don't think his tail will be
half his body
half his tail
off.
has like a sword on the end. He just fucking whips it around, chopping shit.
No, he shouldn't become a zombie. We just attach a knife to it.
Jesus.
And he rocks around and he takes
taking people's legs off and make it like super sharp and like
He's
about that long.
And then zombies fall around him. He's like, what?
And then they're on the ground. He's just hitting them in the face. He'd be our own little zombie lawnmower. It'd be great. You do a good job there, bud. Thank you.
Job. All right. So then they kill Bill Murray. I keep on forgetting. Wichita.
They feel really bad about it, though.
He does. He said, I can't express how sorry I am.
I like how fucking, what's her name? Wichita laughs. She's like, it's not funny, but.
He just gets me.
That shit was fucked up.
But then Wichita and Columbus kind of hook up almost.
I mean, they almost did, and then Tallahassee cock blocked them.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they finally. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen a movie, you shouldn't be listening.
Seriously, if y'all are this deep into our podcast.
Deep.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo kitty pie.
Hey, boo boo kitty fuck.
If you're this deep into our podcast and you haven't watched the movies that we told you to watch, first and foremost, y'all need to get your shit together.
Get with the program.
We warn you what movie we're going to watch. If you don't want to watch it, that's one thing. But if you don't want spoilers, what the fuck are you doing? Pause this and go fucking watch it. Anyway, and we find out Wichita's real name is Krista, which...
Yeah, Krista. That's why her name is Wichita.
I like Wichita way better.
Way better.
No offense if your name is Krista.
Yeah, I knew it, Krista. I know it, Krista, but
change it to Wichita. And the stupidest thing you probably could have done in a zombie apocalypse is go to a fucking amusement park, put all the electricity on.
That is true. They did not think that one through at all.
They really didn't. I don't oh yeah, there's no zombies here. Great. Don't do something to bring them there.
There were zombies miles away that saw that shit come on. And they're sprinting, full sprint.
As fast as they can with
to get
little
there.
Zombie legs.
And then they're sitting there on the ride having a grand old time, and they look to the right and left. They're like, oh fuck, what do you think was gonna happen?
And then they go probably on the stupidest ride was the drop one where it goes up and then down.
I mean, it was actually pretty smart because she shot the control box and it kept them up there so they wouldn't come down and get eaten. So it's pretty smart actually.
But the one who was the smartest was Tallahassee. Because he went on the roller coaster, shot the zombies, which I feel like was kind of like that ride we did in
that'd be fucking fun.
Universal, where we went and we were trying to shoot aliens.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like that. But then he went into the enclosed.
It was cotton candy stand or some shit.
That was smart. And he laid it down, and I'm like, that's how you do it. You lay the clips down.
See,
easy
I
access.
did not know that those were mags that he put there on the table.
I just shot your hand.
Did not know that. I was like, what is that? Because it looked like he was putting them like in a triangle. I was like, what the fuck is, or not a triangle,
clip it,
an
like
X.
once you drop the clip, you can just.
I get it,
That's
babe.
why they're
I saw
best.
the movie. I'm just saying when he first put them down, it didn't make any sense because it looked like he was putting them like an X. You can't stab the mags back in the gun if they're in an X.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Stabby stab.
All right. Anyway, that he was really smart in that he enclosed himself off so he couldn't get like attacked, and he just took them out as they were coming, which is very smart. So if you are caught in a position where you're being attacked by zombies, go in a place that you're enclosed but still have access to kill things.
Yeah, that was probably the smartest thing that anyone has ever did in that whole movie.
And then Columbus literally only killed maybe 2 zombies. One was a clown. But he
killed a clown, and that's like his worst fear.
I mean, clowns are scary as hell, but...
That was like him getting over his fear because Wichita was more important than his... I was going to say fetish. than his scary fetish.
His fears? His phobias?
Scary fetish sounds a lot better.
You're my scary fetish.
You're my scary fetish.
You're so fetish.
He fucked that clown up, too.
He didn't fuck the clown. He fucked
I said he fucked that clown up. I didn't say he fucked it. That would be weird. Imagine.
This is a scary fetish.
It's a scary fetish. And he's like going ham biscuits on this clown.
You can write that down. I like that. Scary fetish. All right, moving on. So at the end, they get rescued. Yay, they get rescued.
Well, yeah, because Tallahassee took them all out.
Yeah, thank God. Like
someone smart.
Oh my gosh. See, that's what you kind of need. You need the renegade. You need the rogue.
And he aimed for the brain, so it was just a one shot.
Definitely would do the thing where that we're talking about when, what is it, Kill of the Week?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I would do that. I'd just be like, oh, make things interesting. How am I going to kill you now?
I mean, I think he had the kill of like the next few weeks with all of them, like killing him when he was on the ride, killing him when he was.
That old lady though had the piano and she dropped it on a zombie. I mean, that probably took a lot of work.
But she was like real calm and nonchalant about it. She was just like beep, 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 walked in the house and boop. I don't think that should have been a kill of the week though. I think Tallahassee's, his should have been a kill. Like he had kills of the month.
Kills of the day.
Kills of the month.
Okay, fine.
Oh, days. I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway, so at the end, they say something. The quote is, "Not all family is blood." And that's very true. So whenever the zombie apocalypse does happen, make sure you find yourself a family.
That's not blood.
It doesn't have. Well, I mean, it can be. It doesn't want to drink or eat your blood.
Yeah, there you go. That's the most important thing.
All right. So what is your score for this lovely movie?
I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'm going to give it a 10.
I'll give it a 9.
Why can't you just give movies 10s?
I did give a movie a 10. I don't remember.
Yeah, once.
Fine. This one's a 10. Are you happy?
Like, what? There was nothing bad about it. It was.
I docked points because I don't know if they're going to get gas. Very true. It's unrealistic.
So a 9. It's a 9.
A solid 9.
Some Texas to fucking Cali without getting gas. What the fuck?
Even in my car, I'd need to stop and gas. I can't even go to Houston, and that's a 7-hour drive without getting gas like twice.
Well, you also have a smaller tank. H2s have a bigger tank, but still they burn more gas too. So
like they only get 13 miles to the gallon. I think.
Maybe less than that.
All right, moving on. Do you remember the topic?
I do not. Oh, that I chose?
You chose this. I chose Zombieland. 3 items that you will bring to the cashier to get a weird look.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I didn't write anything down.
I kind of have an idea. First, hemorrhoid cream.
Is that for me?
Huh?
Is that for me?
No.
Oh, for you?
Like, I'm going to list 3 items that are going to give weird looks to
like you taking it to the cashier, right?
I will take to the cashier.
Okay.
Hemorrhoid cream.
Mm-hmm.
KY warming gel.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say Plan B.
Jesus. Someone's going on a sexcapade.
And then if I had to have a fourth, hot fudge. That's going to be a real interesting day.
Real interesting day. I would say a strap-on.
What store are we at that you can get a strap?
Just says cashier. It doesn't say what store. Just says cashier, so it can be any store. Strap-on. A dildo.
It's pretty much the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay.
A double-sided dildo.
Okay.
And gummy worms.
Oh my God, I didn't tell you. It was late on Saturday night, I think, on Shipped. Like, I like to preview what people are ordering. Guess what somebody ordered?
A dildo?
A vibrator.
Nice!
From Target. And I was like, fuck, I wish I got that.
Nice!
I want to support people's, like...
Now, I was like, well, it wouldn't be nice if like they were married, but even then, there's a lot of people that like to incorporate toys. So,
yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. They had 2 items. I think one was like dog food or something, and
dog food and then a vibrator. Nice, very nice.
But
They have big plans.
feed their dog and go play with themselves.
Here you go, Pooch. All right, now don't bother me for 30 minutes.
Or an hour.
Or an hour, depending on how good this thing is.
Okay, so if y'all have any items that you would bring, let us know. I'm trying to think of anything else that might make a cashew razor eyebrow. Can't really do that.
I mean, there's not like a whole lot of items. Now, if you kind of go the murderous route, if you go to like,
okay,
you bring like
murderous route.
Hacksaw, a rope, and zip ties.
Well, why would you need zip ties and a rope?
Okay, well, fuck me all to hell. An axe.
Okay. I would go, like, if I'm going to one...
Let me take the axe away. A hammer.
All right. I would do rope, Bowie knife, the machete. Because these are things you can buy at Walmart. I'm thinking if I'm walking around Walmart, what can I do? I can get zip ties. I think I can get rope, can't I?
Of course you can. It's Walmart.
Rope, a machete, bleach.
Wash the blood away.
Gotta bleach that shit.
Those are pretty good.
Mine are solid. You have no way.
Mine
to
are solid.
You have no way to clean it up.
Why would I want to clean it up?
I mean, if you want to get caught, go for it.
Why would I get caught? It's their blood, not mine.
You killed
gloves.
No way to clean it up, but gloves to add on.
Babe, you don't need to clean it up. If it's their blood, it's their freaking blood. You just got to worry about your stuff not getting left at the scene. So the clothes that you're wearing, you got to throw those away or burn them. You know, you got to wear gloves. You got to wear a hairnet or hat so hair follicles don't fall out. I'm not worried about
a beard net too.
A beard net. Well, I would shave first before I decide to go chop someone's head off.
I like how you would put so much planning into this.
I would have to. You got to make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Because that's how you don't get found by all their blood being all over the place. Just as long as your blood's not there.
But it depends on where you're going to murder them.
Well, I obviously wouldn't do it at my own house.
Right? And the thing is, you can't be tied to that person because then they'll question you. So you have to choose someone. It's strangers on a train kind of situation.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Strangers on a train? No, but I know you're not supposed to. You can't have
It's a book/movie, I think. I know it's a movie, but I'm not sure if it's a book or not. Where there's 2 people on a train and they meet and they're talking about how much they hate, like, their significant others or somebody, and they go into an alliance saying, hey, I'll kill your person, and if you kill my person, there's no ties between the two. Mm-hmm. And so then it's hard to get caught. So you have to strangers on a train it.
Well, yeah. I thought that was obvious.
I don't know if you're joking.
No, I'm not joking. You're not gonna I'm not gonna say I have a best friend named Dave. I'm not gonna go out and take out Dave because then it'll be obvious that it would.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
It's depend. Well, if people see us arguing or something, or see our text message, like, oh, fuck you, Dave.
We frequently argue, but like if you died randomly under suspicious
you would
cause,
be somewhat sad, or not.
But I would definitely be. What was it? Starts with a P. Suspect, not a P. It's an S.
Wow.
There was a P in it. Damn it. I would be a suspect because the wife did it, but usually if I die, the husband did it, so he probably did it.
No. I'm not trying to go to jail, so no. I'm a little pansy ass. You think you would, but you can't listen to music. You can't listen to podcasts.
You can read.
Barely.
You can listen to music.
Since when?
Like, you can go to the commissary and get a radio and shit.
Are you sure that's a thing? You been to jail before? Okay, my point exactly.
You don't know.
There would be quietness everywhere, especially if you went to solitary. You wouldn't get shit. So you'd be there in your own thoughts. You would go berserk within like an hour because you can't not have quiet.
I would sleep so well.
No, you wouldn't. You can only sleep for so long before your back starts to hurt and your hip starts to hurt, especially since you're sleeping on like concrete.
That actually might help my back.
I don't think it would.
Anyway.
I've slept on hard stuff before. It does not help. People that say you're supposed to sleep on hard stuff, it's fucking terrible. Like my hips hurt, my back hurts, my sides hurt, my legs hurt.
Don't get old, people.
Like everything hurts. So no, whoever scientist came out like you're supposed to sleep on a hard surface can go fuck himself or herself. Themselves. There we go. Because that was terrible.
Pronoun positive.
Terrible what? Terrible ideas, I guess. Sleeping on a hard mattress.
I don't know.
I
like it when it's squishy.
Medium or soft.
I just like to be able to roll around and just not have. But I hurt all the time, so it doesn't really matter. You do.
That's why if World War Z happened in real life, you would be safe.
They'd be like, you're really just broken.
Walk around and be like, da, 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 da.
Like them dancing in the street, and they're just like,
they just run right by. They won't even bump into you. They're like scared of you.
All right. So those are our 3 items. If you have any 3 items that you would get weird looks for,
if y'all want to message in, email in, give us 3 like sexual things that would make someone look at you.
It doesn't have to be sexual. Just 3 things.
Or like 3
anything, but then
like do
the murder one. I still think mine's pretty solid.
Mine was pretty solid too.
Anyway, so next time, do you want to say the movie? Because I don't know if you remember the topic. So next week is Independence Day, 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the movie?
Independence Day, you just said it.
I was saying the holiday. So we're going to watch Independence Day, the one with Will Smith. Woo! And the other dude, woo! I don't remember his name.
There's a lot of other dudes.
The main character, the guy, president? I think he's the president.
No. You're talking about the guy that helps Will Smith at the end?
I thought that was the president.
No, that's not the president.
I think that is the president.
Want to make a bet?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You sure you want to make a bet on this?
I'm pretty positive that he's the president of the United States.
The guy that is in the plane.
The blonde chick. The white blonde chick. The blonde guy. The white guy. He's the president of the United States.
Yeah, but he didn't help Will Smith, though.
Yeah, he did. He flew. Yes, he did. He was walking away with him. Do you not remember the movie? That's why we're going to watch it.
I'm saying the one that was flying in the plane with him to the spaceship, baby. The president did not go. It was a guy, the guy that played in the Jurassic Park.
We will watch.
I've seen that movie a million times. Okay. I know.
And the topic is firework accidents.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be fun. I'll look that up because I know.
Yeah, I don't know any fireworks. I barely pop fireworks.
So we're going to talk about Independence Day and firework accidents. So listen in. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
And watch Independence Day. But probably most people would know that movie anyway because like me, you've seen it like 20 times.
But it's a good want to like rewatch. It has Will Smith in it.
And of course.
He's cute.
But definitely watch it again. And yeah, do the email stuff.
Because you're just so lazy that you can't.
I don't know the email by heart. You do.
So please write in. You can tell us about some of your stories, connections with any of the topics that we discussed. You can either go to our website, inforthenightpodcast.com, and you can click the contact us button. And yeah, you can message us there. You can also write in inforthenight69@gmail.com. That is another place you can email us in directly. Make sure that you either put topic or advice or something in the subject line so I can filter through the spam. Other than that, yeah, and we do have like our Patreon page. So if you really like the show, go ahead and donate. The pups need treats. We will videotape them eating the treats. We need to start doing that. Mm-hmm. And they're little fatties. Little fatty over there.
Little fatty McFats.
So cute. And so you can do that. We also have a store that you can look at the merchandise. It is on our website as well. We do have a lot of merchandise, and I want to create some new stuff. So I'm planning on creating a new one with Alaska not in the right place. Just for Ty. Just for Ty, so he can wear it, and he's like, "This is where Alaska is," and would like have an arrow.
Here, not there.
Not there. And then we can do scary fetish. I like that.
Scary fetishes. I like that. That's a good one.
But we hope you enjoyed today. We hope you had some laughs. It was a good movie and good topic, and we hope that we gave you a reason to stay in for the night.
Until next time, peace out.
Peace out.